video too.
Oh, live in effect. With the
Tales from the D.
We gotta work on a little more synchronicity with that freaking Tales from the D.
Yeah, you know, the true to life though.
Yeah, we here to bring you the elixir of eternity.
So, I got this Xicote here.
Yeah, Xicote and his magic.
Yeah, it's some stuff I got from my coworker. Shout out to George.
That's what's up.
Real cool dude.
Where'd you get it from? Just, is it like a special import or?
Well, it's from Mexico, but I'm not sure where he gets them from. But he just, I guess he used to be a bartender and stuff. But yeah, he just gets some good stuff. It's some pretty cool looking stuff.
Yeah, I read the little side thing. Let's read it for the people. So, the Xicote is a pre-Hispanic magical being, mixture of man, animals, and blue agave. At dawn, the spirit of Xicote wanders around our fields, creating a singular atmosphere that imparts to the heart of the blue agave the aromas and flavors that will be transformed into a sophisticated and exceptional tequila. Let Xicote engage your senses and enlighten your perspective.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty interesting.
Sounds like it'll hit the spot.
Yeah, I can't wait to meet him. Can't wait for my taste buds to meet Xicote. I wonder if they'll get along well.
I wonder if they'll mesh.
We'll see. We shall see if they blend smoothly.
So how's life been, my friend?
Life has been a trip, as always. It's been fucking wild.
Yeah.
It just seems to keep getting wilder. We just had this crazy full moon. I swear, this full moon was kind of, I don't know what it was, bro.
Yeah,
There was something about this full moon, though, for sure, because I knew it was something up. There's a lot going on. You know, a lot of freaking people all over the place. And, yeah, it's just a lot of just activity, you know, like, behind the scenes. It felt like the best way I could explain it. You know, you look at the moon and it has this, like, sinister look to it. Fucking almost Halloween. I'm just like, what? It's May, bro. April, May. Like, evil.
El Diablo.
Well, I seen the moon last night. It looked nice last night, but
Yeah.
it wasn't full and all freaking sinister.
Man, so last night, there was this dude who kind of like, well, I guess this morning, there was this guy who was like, you know, being weird. I guess he like tried to pull the association door. It was like, 3, 4 in the morning. And, I guess it was locked right at that moment because like sometimes it gets wedged or whatever. But either way, afterwards, that associate went and like looked out there and she like saw the dude just like, we have these like water valves that, you turn and stuff. He must have thought they were gas valves or something, but like he had like a lighter to it and he was just like, but like, yeah, essentially, and if it was, some of gas, that
just blow us all up, bro. What are you doing?
Exactly, and so, when I get there, he's out there just like walking around and, he kind of just walks around and, I kind of wait till there's someone else that can go up there with me because, it's better to have someone else that, can also verify the situation and, all this other stuff. But, when I did get another associate, I went up to him and asked him, said it was private property, asked him to leave. And, like, he was, like, smoking on, like, the smallest cigarette. It was, like, the filter and shit. And he threw it down, got up, and, like, stomped it out and kind of just walked away. And, like, as he, like, passed the flag post, he, like, spit on it and just kept walking. And then, like, he got, like, the cigarette top, the butt top thing, you know what I mean? And, like, put it over his shoulder and, like, walk in. And then he threw it at the wall. And then, yeah. And then as soon as he got, like, almost off the property to, like, the parking lot, he, like, kicked his car and then kicked this other car. And then, then you can hear him as he's walking across the street just dinging shit up and ding, ding, ding. And, like, this fucking guy. And so at that point, I decided to inform the authorities. Me and my associate felt like we had an obligation to do so. But, yeah, it was people, man.
Yeah, man, that guy was he was drunk or something, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and there was no need for any of that. You know, it's like I was disrespectful or anything.
That, bro. That was ridiculous, yo.
Yeah, some people just overreact, and you know. But I mean, I don't know his story, but I don't. You know, that's not like, you know, that's not giving him permission to act like that. But you know, everybody's.
Exactly. I mean, nobody should think that's okay to act like that. Really.
No, yeah,
that's like
childish.
Childish, yeah. Temper tantrum, fucking 2-year-old shit. He's probably like what, like 40?
Honestly, yeah, he looked like well, not that old, maybe like mid-30s. You know, but still, you know, an older middle. He wasn't like young. Yeah. But you know,
a little kid.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe he had some mental stuff going on, but in either way, he was acting out of line, and, you know, weirding out, you know, other associates, and female associates weren't feeling safe, and you know, it is private property, and that's what you got to do sometimes. It's the way it goes.
No, man.
Yeah.
Watch what you're treading.
Yeah. We're gonna be precise with this one, guys. I got the measuring cup shots.
What is this? 2 teaspoons?
Is that what it is? Yeah, 2 tablespoons at least. 2
tablespoons.
I guess it lines up with the other stuff now. 1 ounce and.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's a teaspoon, tablespoon. Oh, okay, yeah, interesting. Yeah.
I see. Oh, so it's an ounce.
So when you get pulled over, you're like, "Sir, have you been drinking?" Like, only 2 tablespoons.
Make it sound like so little. It is an ounce.
How about yourself?
It was a shot. It was a shot, officer.
Tablespoons make it sound like so it's smaller. It's 2 tablespoons. Like it was cough syrup or something.
For real. Do you think anybody's ever asked a cop if he was drinking too?
You know, I would hope so. You would think in all the years and time that cops have been around and drinking and driving has been around, that someone might have or would have by now at least.
Like, oh, like how you're saying, because you're like, how much you had to drink tonight, sir? You're like, oh, 2 tablespoons. How about you, sir? Like,
what about yourself? Are you indulging tonight?
I bet the cop would laugh.
I
think he might even let you off. Like, if you got him to laugh good enough, he's having a good night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He might let you off. He'd be like, that was a good one, man. You have a good night.
Yeah. But, you know, don't condone drinking and driving. No way.
Not. Never.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
That is not safe, yo.
Know your limits, for sure. In all situations.
Yo, we got Uber.
Hell yeah.
Uber is clutch, man. You know what I'm saying?
Lyft, yeah. I like Lyft. I'm a Lyft guy.
I'm more Uber. I'm just pretty sure. Oh, actually, the only reason why I do Uber is because there's something going on with my Lyft.
Yeah, it's awkward.
Yeah, it's an awkward situation. I don't know what the heck.
It's great health
and wealth.
Oh, yeah. Xicote. It says, like, tasting notes. Black truffles, caramel, tobacco.
I feel like that's the it's like the lightest tequila I've ever had. It's not that strong.
What's the 40 alcohol per volume? 4%?
It's like easy on the taste buds.
Yeah, it's
not too overwhelming.
Yeah. Probably meant to enjoy it, you know, not to just sheer fucked you up.
Yeah. It's about the experience.
Hell yeah. It's good. Definitely feeling enlightened already.
Right? I know. It's just the one sip. We already opened our eyes to new things.
Shit. 2 tablespoons. That's all you need.
2 tablespoons, y'all remember it.
Yeah.
Xicote.
That's the elixir.
You gotta order it. Order it from Mexico. Get it for your mama, your papa.
Your mama, your papa. Yeah, like when I bring some to my grandpa, he's gonna enjoy this shit.
Oh, yeah. Did you show him it?
No, not yet. But yeah, when I brought home that mezcal, he really liked that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Right.
I mean, he's from Jalisco, which is like really big in like tequila. They make a lot of tequila over there. That's like, I don't know if it's the capital, but it's like, they make like, that's where a lot of the distilleries are and stuff.
Yeah.
For like the Mexican tequila. But Jalisco, yeah.
Jalisco.
It's I've never been there, but I hear a lot. It'd be interesting to go down.
I definitely want to visit Mexico. I can't wait to start traveling, bro. This year we're gonna be traveling. I'm at least gonna go one place.
I feel you. I'm thinking I might take a trip down to maybe like Florida at some point in this year for check out that Galaxy's Edge. It's like that Star Wars attraction at Disneyland or Disney World. I'm not sure, one of those. Yeah, it's like a whole, like how they do it, themed, like Star Wars themed section of Disneyland. And like people can make their own lightsaber, and you can go to like the cantina and get a drink and get something to eat, or just some interesting stuff.
You don't need no meows and no scratching paws in the mix.
But I think it'd be cool to check out.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting.
Yeah.
Like lightsabers and shit. Right?
Yeah, it'd be cool. Especially being all loaded and shit, building a lightsaber.
For real, We're really in space. We're really out the galaxy's edge.
For real, though. I just think it'd be sick and then going, like, maybe like down to the beach and shit. And, just, I don't know. It's something I plan to do. And I would like to follow through with it and see if I can get it done. It's just, getting the funds together and making all the pieces fall where they may and need to fall.
Main thing is just, really preparing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just, you prepare, you stick to your plan, and follow through with it. It'll go smoothly.
Hell yeah. It's gotta.
Yeah, because now I was supposed to go to Arizona. I kind of slacked off, bro. I fucking didn't follow through with my budgeting plan. Threw me off, So that's partially why I didn't go. My fault. You know what I'm saying? But you live and you learn.
Yeah, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, exactly. That was actually it's one of my New Year's resolutions was to like get my priorities straight, like my finances. So I see it as a part of the journey, It's like, maybe I kind of rushed into it anyway. I was like, I'm gonna fucking go to Arizona, just out of nowhere. Didn't even have the money. I'm gonna get it together magically. You just fucking grow it on a tree, bro. This tree's gonna grow in 2 hours. Watch. I got this miracle grow, bro. This shit's on crack. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be a fucking dream. But I feel you. If only.
For real.
But I totally feel that.
But yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've been pacing myself because I just got this car and stuff. I just made my first car payment and just working on get my funds together. And just allocating properly. You know what I'm saying, and not frivolously. So I can really maintain myself.
Definitely.
Like I'm pretty good at that already, but I feel like what I do is I only do enough to maintain instead of like to gain. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of times I like to just sustain myself. I like to just live. And just be cool. I'm not like an extravagant fucking type of guy exactly.
Yeah.
I don't like to go get like super fucking outlandish shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that's all fucking flashy or. I'm a chill guy. I don't like to cause attention. You know what I'm saying? I like to be like in the background, bro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just like. I forget where I was going with that. But, yeah, I like to chill. I like to chill. It's freaking.
Spending and saving.
Yeah, spending and saving. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, it helps that I'm not flashy, though. You know what I'm saying? Because then I don't have to buy a whole bunch of freaking crazy shit or, I can do without it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, no doubt.
Honestly, I don't even eat that much, bro. It's crazy. I do, but
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get a little bigger. So I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to eat.
Tack on some mass.
Yeah. I definitely have got, I feel like I got gained probably like a good 5 pounds.
Nice.
Definitely at least a good 5 pounds. You know, I can feel it when I fucking do my push-ups. I can barely do my push-ups.
Getting harder.
I'm like, fuck, man. I just did 50 of these the other day, and it's harder now. What the fuck? Ow. I swear.
That's tight.
I just keep getting bigger, it seems like. I'm like, man. Just keep doing it, though. My push-ups. Like, I do push-ups all the time, bro, all day. Freaking, I do at least 100 a day. More than that. Well over 100, though, for sure. Because I'll be at work. I'll freaking... Because I like to kind of make myself work for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want something sweet, I got to do 50 push-ups. You know what I'm saying? For that fucking, what I just ate right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to make myself work for it. Okay. So I be doing push-ups throughout the day a lot, you know, because I eat a lot of sweets and shit.
Yeah.
So I try to, like, you know, combat that and freaking, to keep my body free-flowing, you know what I'm saying? Because the free radicals or whatever from the junk you eat and, like, sugars and cholesterols and stuff like that, they build up in your vessels, and it stops your blood, you know, your blood from flowing as well, and your body from processing like it should, you know what I'm saying? As well as it should, you know, so I just try to keep my body just functioning, you know, so I like to push-ups, you know, just get the blood pumping, flowing, drink some water, you know what I'm saying, get everything flowing, conducting. You know, water is huge, bro. I notice a huge thing with water, because, like, if I don't drink water all day, and I'm drinking Gatorade or something, my body feels like sluggish. It feels like fatigued. It doesn't have as much flow, you know, like push, you know, and just like freedom. And your body feels like my body feels like restricted in ways, you know what I'm saying? Very, very subtle ways, but it's like deep in my tissue, and I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? But when I drink water, I feel my body, it like opens up, my mind, it like feels refreshed, and I just feel open again. You know what I'm saying? Every time I drink water. I fucking love water, bro.
Water is shit, man. I love water too. It's good stuff.
Bro, for real. Water is magical.
Yeah, bro, just by itself,
yeah.
I mean, you know, and then people always, like, got at me, too, like, because, you know, bottled water, like, there's, like, supposedly, like, well, there is, like, you know, plastic that gets into the water from the bottle and stuff, and I mean...
More when it melts, like, if it's hot.
Yeah. I mean, you know, people, man...
But yeah, like with the plastic thing, it's more when it melts, at least from what I've known. Like if you leave your fucking water bottle in the car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it gets in the bottle, you know, you probably don't want to drink that shit after you left it in your car, your hot ass car all day, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's, you know, and everything. You know, there's that, you know, then what? Then there's lead in the pipes. And I mean, you know, it's something. It's always something, you know, regardless.
Right? Like, but we gotta drink water, bro.
Yeah, bro.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we need to stay hydrated.
Get it the best way you can. You know what I mean? You know, there's always, you know, it's give and take with everything.
Yeah, and like, with me at least, nothing else hydrates me like water. You know, I could drink anything else all day, and I'll be thirsty all day, bro. But drink some water, I feel refreshed.
Yeah, man, I love it. You know, some tea too. Like, tea's good.
Oh, tea
cleanses you.
Magical, bro.
Coffee, bro. So, Death Wish coffee. I don't know if I talked about it before, but my God.
I've heard of it.
So,
is it like, it's like super caffeinated, right?
Yeah, it's like, it says on the thing, the world's strongest. I don't know how accurate that is, but it's, you know, it's, I mean, okay, so the first time I had it, I had like 4 cups. Bro, okay, I had 4 cups starting at like 2 in the morning. You know, sorry, no, maybe like 12 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
Or 12 at night. Whichever you prefer. And I couldn't go to sleep until the next morning at 2 a.m., you know what I mean? because I drank like 4 cups and I just couldn't sleep, bro. I was like just, laying in bed, just like chilling. Just my mind was racing. And I mean, it's strong stuff. You gotta, drink it in like 1 cup at a time. And
1 cup at a time.
Like now I actually got some more for work though. And so, man, it gets you going. I love that stuff. And a stinger. You ever heard of stingers, bro? Shit, it's like a waffle wafer with a like caramel, honey caramel in between, salted caramel. And they're for protein though. They're for like, to get you like for working out and stuff like that. Just to help you.
Stingers?
Yeah, stingers. They're really good. I like them, and those with some of that coffee, bro. Shit, and fucking moving
and grooving,
putting in steps. You want to hit this, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's tight, bro. It's good stuff, honestly. I mean, just like I said, you got to take it in doses. Be smart with that. Put like 4 tablespoons, only in the thing, and then make the cup. And it'll put some, gotta put some pip in your shit. That's fresh. This is what's fresh, guys. If you disagree, you don't know what fresh is. What's up? What's up with this? This is, you got the whole thing, huh? Did you get some shoes too?
Not that. I'll set up for leather.
That's cool.
Already, look. Listen, bro. To forgive is to win. Not once, but twice. Love you, bro. Happy birthday.
I love you, bro. It's nice seeing you, bro.
Yeah.
That fucking weed's fire. What would you say? What'd you say was in it again? You said it's like some fucking.
Oh, bro, this is it's called Dayglow. It's like a really big thing for a lot of people, I guess. I didn't really know much about it.
Happy birthday, master.
You said it, bro. I'll talk to you.
Okay. Are you going to Springs?
Maybe.
Mom has some tight ass gifts for you too.
I'm going over there for sure.
So how many rotations around the sun is this?
24.
Ooh.
So I had a revelation today.
What is that?
So I'm changing my frame of time. I'm living on my own time. So like, yeah, we were in 2021, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
But in my year, I'm in 24. I'm in year 24. I'm fresh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is year 24. Happy New Shen's year.
Yeah.
I'm for real. Like I'm gonna make it a new thing, bro. Where it's like I'm not gonna celebrate New Year's. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna celebrate my year. That's the New Year for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, cause that is the New Year for me. You know, that's when I came into this world. It's a whole new year. You know, that's when 365 days finally hits. It's a new year.
Yeah.
You know?
One rotation around the sun.
Exactly. You know? So I'm on my year 24 right now. And I don't know, it was kind of like, it felt a lot, like, real empowering in a way. You know, I was like, just more me. I feel like more of my own, you know?
Yeah.
Just having my own year. I'm like, yeah, I ain't in your time. I ain't in 2021. I'm in Master Shan Lowe's year 24.
That's tight. Yeah, it's definitely a cool way of looking at it. Huh.
I feel like it kind of just like shifted the dynamic of my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole life is different now just by thinking that way, you know, just seeing my life that way. And I'm gonna live. That's how I'm gonna be now. Happy New Shen's year.
Yeah, bro. Happy birthday. You got any plans?
Nah, I don't know. Fucking, I was thinking I might go to the Springs, see what's up with Ronald, but I don't know, man. We'll see how I'm really feeling. You know, when the next couple hours pass by.
Yeah.
But you know, I'll be making the most of it. It's been a good experience. My cousin was here last night. We tripped a little bit.
Nice.
And, yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Fucking. It was actually a really good experience, bro.
Yeah, you just learned something.
You always learn something, you know what I'm saying? At least if you're paying attention.
Just like to share some insights.
So, I guess the main thing I learned from my trip last night was just how far I've come. You know, like, I'm 24 years old, bro. I honestly never seen myself growing up.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, I was a kid, bro. Like, when I was a kid.
You never saw yourself getting here?
Yeah, I never saw myself growing up. You know, I always saw myself as a kid, bro. And, like, just seeing myself now, you know, like, looking at myself, I'm just like, damn, I've come a long way, you know? And honestly, I never see myself here. You know, there's so much in life that I feel like could have really broken me down. But, you know, I just kept going.
Oh, yeah, bro. And that's what it's about. Not giving up. Persevering even when it's the hardest.
Yeah.
'Cause that's when you learn the most.
And I just remember feeling this great sense of gratitude for how far I've came, you know, like, that I kept going. You know, I didn't give up. Because I have felt like giving up, you know. It gets kind of hard. Everybody can get there. Anybody can get there, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I'm glad I'm past that point, you know, and I'm fucking happy to be here every single day. Another year. Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Another one down.
Yeah, bro.
And I mean, you know, to talk to that, you know, I think, you know, we all get down. You know, that's natural. And I think that's something that we should normalize.
Yeah.
That it's, you know, it's okay to feel those things, you know, but, you know, you also have to realize that you need to work through them. You know, that just burying them and stuff, it only, you know, leads to more pain, and more suffering, because it just builds on top of it until you break, you know. But
Exactly.
it's,
Everything's perspective, bro.
yeah.
It's really how you look at it, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, something that happened today that may have seemed like it hurt you may in the future actually turn out to look like it was actually in your most benefit, you know?
Yeah.
It's all about how you look at things,
Oh, yeah.
you know? And if we could be a little more open with our perspective, we won't get caught so much in our own way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And being stuck in places like that, you know, where we're down, and you just gotta look at it different at the end of the day, you know, because things are different. Things are always changing.
Yeah.
You know,
Always.
So you gotta be up there, you know, keep up.
That's true, man. It's always shifting. Gotta be ready for it all.
That's one thing I've been actually realizing too, is like how fast time just goes, you know, because like when I was like 18, right? I remember Eddie, he used to say, like, oh, once you hit 18, 21, time just starts flying, you know? Like, once you're an adult, time just goes. He wasn't playing. I'm 24 years old now. Like, 23 went like nothing, bro. I remember it, you know, I remember every freaking bit of it, you know? It was actually it was a very impactful year for me, you know? It was liberating. You know, it taught me a lot. But it also showed me how quick it went. I was like, damn, I'm already 24.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, 25.
It don't stop. You know, it's the crazy thing, you know.
Yeah, like my cousin, right? So me and my cousin were talking. I hadn't seen my cousin since we were like 12, 13 years old until I just seen him the other day. When we're like 23 freaking years old together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like damn, where does this time go? You know, it just goes.
Yeah, man, it's wild, you know, because you know you're not there, but you know life still happens. You know, everyone still keeps going on, still aging. Mm-hmm. You know, just because you're not around doesn't mean it's not going. You know, it's
and it's crazy because you see everybody growing up. You know, like I see your brother. I'm just like, damn, he's taller than me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, damn, this is just crazy to see everyone growing up. You know, because we grew up together, but now, like, we're growing up, you know, like, to be, like, grown, and it's different, you know, it's different than when you were kids, or, like, when you were teenagers, You know, things just look different. I don't know. At least to me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. For me, it's more or less the freaking impact of the children that you see, like your little brothers and sisters of your very close friends and stuff like that. You know, like, hey, you're really growing up. Like, it's crazy. You know.
It is, man. Truly. Yeah, because you see them. You're around before they even existed. That's the weird thing. And then they come into existence, and then now they're already like doing shit you do or used to do, and that's pretty mind blowing.
Yeah, and they're just walking their own path, learning their own way, and it's just like, it's real interesting to see. You feel me? Everybody just so different, but uniqueness.
Yeah, that's what it needs. That's what life needs. People to be unique.
Definitely.
But it is interesting, that there's, it looks like pop culture, right? Or just, the idea that, people are influenced by a lot of certain things, so I mean, it's interesting, because there's so much out there.
Yeah.
So much variety, so much options.
That's one thing I stress a lot, actually, is to know your influences. You know what I'm saying? You got to know what's influencing you in certain ways. You got to know your impulses while you're doing things. Is that really what you want to do? Like, you got to know what's behind the scenes in your life. In your actions, your behaviors. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's something that I've come into contact with, because I've been swayed a lot in my life, and when if you don't have guidance, you know what I'm saying, it could be challenging, so you kind of got to find your own way. And for me, it took me being swayed a little bit, to find my own way, to really see things a certain way. And to learn my influences, to learn how I want to influence myself. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to become an influence on myself first, before I let others influence on me, because then I won't be me. You know what I'm saying? If I let everyone just leave their impression on me and who they are on me, and I let that become me, that's not me. That's them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I make sure to assess everything now. Like, 'cause before I kind of used to just take stuff in and just like run with it almost, But now I assess it, Like, does that apply, What is that? How do I feel about this this phrase or this whatever this information is being presented to me? How do I feel? What do I feel this represents for me? Or do I feel this has a place for me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, man. Because, before you know it, shit, bro, you're in a cult.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to be smart with your decisions and your choices. Know every move you make. Life's a game of chess in reality. Like, once you realize that, you make your moves more wisely. You think about what you're doing before you move, because, like, I like to think about it like that, just because, it's like knowing your next move. Is your next move going to put you in risk and danger? Is that something that is going to benefit you in the long run to win the game? You know what I mean? But, like, it's not, some people think about.
Yeah,
but
that's key in chess, for sure.
Oh, definitely. And just life. Shit.
Like, sacrifices are necessary. But
oh, definitely.
If you can do without a sacrifice, that's optimal.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's about just being wise, in your steps. Just kind of pacing yourself, because that's one thing I used to do a lot, is I used to kind of just rush into shit. just go, get ahead of myself. The next thing you know, I don't even know what I'm in until it's too late. You know, and I'm like, fuck. Now I got to deal with the repercussions of whatever I just did. You know, and get through it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You gotta kind of like, just pace yourself. You know, and I was actually talking to my cousin about it last night, about how acid actually kind of taught me that in a way. You know, tripping and shit. It taught me to slow down. Because when I first started tripping, I kind of went into it, you know, like, oh, this is awesome, you know, like all super excited, freaking to tripping, you know, like I was at one point I was like four times a week, you know, and I realized that as I was tripping so much, I wasn't letting myself keep up with myself and knowing where I was at the same time, you know, so I was getting lost along the way, freaking throwing myself all over the place. I was all over the place, bro. You know, tripping so much. And I had to learn to take, you know, to slow down, you know, learn how to actually trip, you know, and it helps me in life a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because life's a trip, you know, so you gotta just take it easy, bro. You know, you hear people all the time, take it easy, man. You know, that shit hits me. Like, it really does when people tell me that. Like, take it easy, man. It's like, yeah, I just gotta just ease up a bit. You know, we're all uptight. We're all fucking stressing. Fucking go. Gotta get this loot. You know what I'm saying? Gotta pay these bills. Gotta do this. We gotta take a breath, too. You know what I'm saying? We gotta chill. We gotta sit down. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta give ourselves a break. Like, for real, you know, and that's one thing I've been working on, you know, is just trying to balance, you know, work and relaxation, you know, and so to maintain my peace, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because like I can't work properly if I'm stressed out, bro. I can't. I really can't, bro. Like if I'm emotionally distressed, it's hard for me to do shit. That's one thing I learned too. I feel all over the place. My body's jumbled. You know, I'm all twitchy, jittery.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's hard.
Life, bro. Life's a trip.
Yeah,
you know,
so
so like, you just gotta slow down a bit, you know, and like I said, tripping kind of helped me see that.
You know, yeah, and I think that's what I was gonna say. I think we talked about, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, when you trip a lot, you know, you kind of miss the lessons, and then you get a lesson build up, you know, so it's good to, you know, find meaning in what you're doing,
Exactly.
you know, and everything, but also, you know, tripping.
Do you know the definition of an idiom?
Enlighten me.
All right, so I read it off the phone. It was like it's like a group of words in their usage. They have a meaning. You know what I'm saying? So like it's raining cats and dogs. Like that has a meaning together. But the words themselves, you can't get the meaning from the words individually themselves inside of it. You know what I'm saying? So like life. That's how I've been seeing life. Like, life is like this big-ass idiom, you know? There's meaning, but we're the individual parts inside the meaning of all this life, you know? So as these individual parts, we can't really, like, extract that meaning because we can't see the bigger picture because we are just this one little individual part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just doing our part to make life better.
Yeah. We were just a part of it all.
Yeah.
You know, it was interesting because it was actually Shakespeare. It was a Shakespeare quote. It says, "If you learn the language of idioms, or if you learning idioms will teach you how to be better with language," or something like that, with your language. So I looked up what an idiom was, And it kind of freaking, it just like clicked certain things. I was like, dang, that's actually interesting. You know, interesting thought. You know, and it made me look at life like that, like a big ass idiom. You know?
You can look it up in the dictionary. So we get a verbatim.
Yeah, that was the phone freaking definition. I know the dictionary definitions are different sometimes.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I like colloquialism. I don't know. When you said that, it kind of reminded me of that. I don't know if it's similar, but no, no, it doesn't sound similar. But idiom.
Okay, here's. The language peculiar to a people or to a district, community, or class. Dialect. Interesting. The syntactical, grammatical, or structural form peculiar to a language. An expression in the usage of a language that is peculiar to itself, either grammatically, as no, it wasn't me, or in having a meaning that cannot be derived from the conjoined meanings of its elements. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. A style. Yeah, because that's the one I was talking about, pretty much. So the meaning of the phrase itself can't be derived from the individual elements within it. You know what I'm saying? So, a style or form of artistic expression that is characteristic of an individual, a period, or movement, or a medium or instrument. Idiom.
Yeah, I could definitely be seen as like uniqueness because it's also like your vernacular. You know, like the way you say things.
Yeah.
And how you say them, and because that's your twang.
Yeah, your style. Little slang you got, you know?
Yeah.
That's interesting, you know. And William Shakespeare, one of the greatest writers, you know, one of the best for language ever. So.
Yeah, Big Bill.
Definitely. You know. Interesting words. I love words, bro. Words are
dude.
magical.
Shit, yeah, with them.
Powerful, too, you know, so you gotta be careful with words.
Yeah.
You know, I try to be mindful of my words, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you use them for the better.
Yeah, man, I feel that.
They do say the word is the sword, right?
Yeah, man, words are powerful. Truly.
For real, bro.
You know?
I've known that since I was a little kid. I've always known that, like, the power of words, you know, and so I've always been like that. Actually, just since I was a kid, I just never said certain things, or I just would just try to be a certain way, you know, because I just knew there was this power behind, you know, like the words and like or certain things in general, you know.
You know, and 48 Laws talks about how there's power in not acting, and not moving, and holding back for the right moment, because people think you're being, some people might think you're being weak or something, because you're not doing what you need to do. But, in the end, you know what you're doing. But, it's best to just, lay in the cut sometimes, not do anything and just, roll with the punches and keep going. Because, some things aren't even worth your time, really.
Exactly.
And, yeah,
I just try to stay in my lane, really, freaking just keep going, keep the peace, I'm not trying to disturb nobody,
yeah,
and make the best out of life.
Hell yeah, man, that's
this great idiom, the big issue.
Yeah, it's the issue we've been dealt with. Life, man.
Life's a trip,
Seaway. 24, yeah. You're 24 a little before me. I'm going to be 24 here later.
24 in September.
Yeah.
September.
Yeah. It's interesting. Yeah, it is, getting older. And I mean, it'll be interesting to see the day when we're like really old, when we're like old and gray and shit.
Bro.
and then watching these videos and shit. It's like, wow, where'd the time go?
We really come a long way, guys. We thought we came somewhere back then. We didn't know shit.
Look at us now. Fucking Emperor of America. It's getting it.
Emperor of the world.
Now we're the governor of America.
Could you be in a place of power like that, you think?
I mean, I probably could, but I don't think I'd want to, you know? I mean...
I wouldn't want to either, bro. But, I mean, if there's no way around it, like if I was the only one, it seemed like I had to do it.
Oh, yeah. I'd feel maybe more comfortable me doing it than someone else. Yeah. Personally.
You're like, yeah, honestly, because I know I'm not freaking trying to fuck nobody over.
Yeah, it'd be interesting, honestly, to try something like that. I know
you did student council and stuff.
Yeah, I was, student body president and stuff like that. And I mean, it's, I do management now, and it's interesting, honestly, because, like, there's times where I'm the only, like, last night, I was the only person in the store. And I mean, now, this, like, it's the number of time I've done this, but it's interesting, really. I like it, but I mean, that's how you get better, by just doing it and, learning and, taking your tongue lashings in the morning, learning, asking them questions, building and then implementing and, doing it all again and getting better and improving. And so, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, if I had to, I probably could. You're not saying I'd want to because, even now, I don't want to be the only manager in the store. Yeah. But it's like, come on, I have to be because there's no other one. And, it's just the way it has to be. But, you learn a lot. And it's really cool, honestly, just the stuff that you do learn and, interacting with people and, coworkers and, yeah, it's a lot, I can only imagine, and reading, like, this book, too, like, God, the courting, like, having a court, like, which is, all this stuff, and, having to talk with a lot of people, and, even like a president, having to campaign, shake hands, and, all this other stuff, it's a lot of different stuff, and there's a lot to it. It's more than just, being a power, no one... This day and age, not around here, no one's a king, you know what I mean? And that's not the way it should be anyway, but, so I mean, there's work involved in all of it, really, so you're going to be doing stuff. It's going to be different, in all aspects. That's what I realized, too, the difference in, like, work, from, a manager's perspective and, like, an associate, like, doing different things, like, things that, that the job entails. And like me, like at certain points not having to work so much freight, or any freight at all, because I have associates to do that. Or, maybe I don't have associates to do that, so I got to get in there and work freight. But, it's like, the thing is, too, is like, yeah, man, it's interesting. It's a lot to it, really.
Yeah, man.
Those are wide.
A lot of times we don't think about a lot of that stuff, the extra baggage that comes with just, jobs or whatever, whatever in life, getting a car. I know I didn't used to always think about that.
Yeah.
I'd just jump in it, like, oh, now I got to deal with all this? Fuck, I didn't know. I didn't think about it.
Right. I feel that.
And then you got to, assess from there. But
for real. Now I'm on top of that shit.
Yeah, exactly, But it's an interesting path, interesting journey here.
Hell yeah, man. Another morsel from the deep.
Another morsel.
Hits your taste bud nice and sweet.
Just like Xicote.
You want to do one last one? To round us out?
Let's do it. To say goodbye.
Yeah. Peace and love, everybody. That's what it's about. Love your family, love your friends.
Love yourself.
Yeah, love yourself. Self-care is very important.
For real, man. You cannot forget that one.
I don't know, man. Very important.
I do sometimes. It
Oh,
happens.
yeah, we all do. We all neglect
We all
ourselves.
care about everybody else more than ourselves.
Yeah. What a thing, huh?
I think it's a human thing.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Oh.
Well, we're still rolling solid over here.
And solid. All right. Brother.
Let's round it out. Do we turn D and beyond?
You know, that's so funny. I was going to say some shit like that. Same exact shit.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
Xicote. Peace and love, y'all.
Till next time, y'all. Much love.
Tell your friends.
And make sure they tell their friends and their friends and their friends.
Yeah. If you want to get on, bro, hit me up.
Right.
Let's trip.
Trip.